The international community you always hear about. Canada did it to everyone. What if Texas just kept going? Now presenting Texas Plus. Spin the globe and wherever it lands, that's where we'll go. Territorial claims of Virginia throughout the years. 1609, 1784, 1792, 1863, Virginia. You know, I was a god once. The flag of France according to the French Air Force. When you are in another country and the vibe hits different. The Mexico-US border in movies be like, screw you. Wanna play cricket? Yeah, sure. Hey, 6 continentes. There are 7 continents. There are 6 continents. Is real when is fake walks in. 1970, one more lane will fix it. 10 years. Houston, you have a problem. 99% of city planners quit before adding the final lane that will fix traffic. Countries spend billions of dollars to send people to space. Countries, so what did you bring back? Astronauts. Rock. France population 99.99 million. And there's a city in France called Nice. Imagine still having a British watermark on your flag. This post was made by... Wow. When was America invented? 4th of July, 1776. Aliens before 4th of July, 1776? There is no life on this planet. Invent a new sport. Spread it around the world. Be bad at it. Invent new sport. No one else wants to play it. You're world champions. White mums, after saying arigato to the waiter in an Italian restaurant. Spaghetti. Bro, Madrid is so beautiful. You should visit. Literally 99% of Madrid. Why is this a world wonder? The color, gaps, and bizarre arrangement accurately predict the present-day British smile. You get new brain wrinkles when you learn something. My brain, after 3 years of French class. The entire world. I'm 1.80 meters tall. Nice, you're tall. America. Dude, I have 6 feet. Cool. I just learned that China has a replica city of Paris. I can't even tell which one is which. Nobody. Russian dashcam videos. Normal DNA and Italian DNA. The real division of Europe. Some love tomatoes and others love potatoes. In Canada, they use special stickers to slow the cars. In Ireland, we use the 3D techniques. Turks in the 1500s. We are the most powerful empire in the world. Turks now. Hey kid, take this ice cream. Whoop. I lost 100 pounds. In America versus UK. English weather. I'm freezing, it's too cold. -3 degrees. Russian winter. -23. Great weather today. Paraglider lands, immediately gets attacked by a kangaroo. Australia 100. Germans, when you call it a toilet instead of the poop and farten. 8:15. Thank you for brightening our day. Now you can rest, buddy. It has been an honor and a pleasure, guys. 10:30. Please go away. Screw you. 3:25. Please. Okay, see you in 2 hours. No. Who wants English speakers to learn another language? Who is willing to speak your language with English speakers? These European monsters said, sorry, we don't tip. Laughed and walked out. Close the borders to Europeans now. How Americans see the world. America, Europe. What's one of the coolest things you've heard? In the 1500s, Mapuche warrior Galva Rhino had both hands cut off as punishment for defying the Spanish. He returned home, raised an army, and fought with the Spanish with blades tied to the stubs of his hands. Jason is a name from ancient Greece that sounds like it was made up in the United States in 1979. Imagine being part of a continent. This post was made by the Pacific Island Gang. The flag of Switzerland stands for money, chocolate, participating in a world war. Earth has a planetary flag in case you didn't know. When we get to Mars, this is the flag we will plant. I don't think so. Passenger trains in the United States versus Europe. French. We outnumbered the English, so we must win. English. Arrow. Where is this taken? Beautiful. People. The pyramids are too big and complex for people to have built it. It must have been aliens. Some Indian dude with a bucket and a stick. Bosnians. I want to swim. Croatia. No. French flag pillow and a Dutch flag pillow. Haha, your country is weird and dumb. No, your country is dumb. All people are stupid. Yep. Please color. Danish flag. Swedish flag. Finnish flag. No, not that flag. Unoriginal country names. Little Venice. New Zealand. We're in the south of Africa. We're a union of states. Original country names. The land of the rising sun. The moon's belly button. The land of honest men. Where the king lives. Why is it that when natives die, it's always you three? Countries with cars in space. And countries with universal healthcare. How many people speak Swedish? At least 5. Finland, Netherlands, Thailand, France, Poland, Indonesia. Wait, it's all Norway? Always has been. The American in me is showing. You called England Ireland? What? If someone finally raked Canada's flag, they'd discover Canada is actually ruled by Peru. Country. I don't have oil, I swear. The USA. Alright, I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't. Humans 100,000 years ago. Me hungry, me hunt mammoth. Humans today. White food delivery very slow. Are Serbian and Croatian the same language? You have provoked a gang war. Other countries. We're losing coastline. No! The Netherlands. The ocean is swallowing up our land. Just make more. Stand for this flag or get out. Is this 1,575 twerking Among Us crewmates? Did you count them? You probably multiplied the x-axis by the y-axis. I should have done that. Country exists. Britain. Mine. In Italy, bars are starting to use pasta as straws to reduce plastic. You've heard of United States of America, Japan and Germany, France, Czech Republic, Spain and Ireland. Brazil man complains of severe back pain. Finds out he has 3 kidneys. Meanwhile, black marketers. This is business. A flock of sheep in Inner Mongolia have been walking in a circle for over 10 days straight, and no one knows why. They are doing this for clout, and it's sad. Why do they say Michigan looks like a mitten? The thumb would have been huge. Cuisine map of Europe. Bad cuisine and good cuisine. I forgot about beans on toast. England should be included in good cuisine. Earth, but with coastline data rounded to the nearest latitude longitude. Australia versus US language differences. Bloke, man. Cyclone, hurricane. Lift, elevator. Shopping center, shopping mall. Universal healthcare, nothing. UK. Congrats, you are being discovered. Literally any country they came across in the 17th century. Please do not resist. Canada was definitely running out of ideas for street names. That street and the other street. This street. Femboy density map. If you want to offend, put pineapple on pizza, refer to the US as South Canada. Make tea by microwaving water instead of boiling it. Germany. We're losing the war. Italy. You are. Chad. History flag all the people who live in the Chad country. France in their history books, and France in every other history book. How Americans see other countries. France or something, I don't know. KFC is reportedly moving their headquarters from Kentucky to Texas. Kentucky in shambles right now. You drive for 4 hours and are still in the same part of the country. You drive for 2 hours. The local accent has changed twice and bread rolls have a new name. You drive for 4 hours. You passed 3 front lines and the language changed 17 times. What people think when I say I'm from Romania. Blood, I love blood. Excuse me, where's the train station? Je suis désolé, mais je n'ai pas compris. Excuse me, where's the train station? Just go ahead and it'll be on the left-hand side in about 500 meters. Have a good stay. Trump. We should buy Greenland. My brain. Getting 1 more star. They are eating the snails, they are eating the frogs. Western Europe. Yes, brother, enjoy your succulent delicatesse of a meal. We might not respect you, but we love you. The Department of Fisheries in India. This building is very sophisticated. It's crazy how you don't even have to speak German to understand what he said in this tweet. Swedish sugar experiment on the mentally disabled. We will feed you guys large amounts of sugar to see the effects. Okay, Doc, my teeth are falling out. Interesting. You will publish your findings, right? No. We were funded by the sugar industry. How Brits view Germans. How Germans view Brits. Actual German and Brits. Wow, look, we stacked up a bunch of rocks on top of each other. Please clap. Bad thread. Yeah, that's kiddie stuff. Remember that famous Denmark construction? Like, wait, you guys don't have any. Denmark, more like no landmark. Okay, you guys Danish people need to defend themselves. You see the Spanish flag? Me studying French so that I can refuse to speak it as opposed to just being unable to. I can't believe Italians saw this and then moved to New Jersey. Scotland mentioned, rah! I just realized that is not Scotland. When you're German and haven't had a beer in the last 5 minutes, be French. Made 1 gun that shoots 3 bullets at once. Mag capacity is not divisible by 3. Netherlands. We value privacy a lot. Dutch Windows. A normal person confusing the 2 flags. That's Australia and New Zealand. In Canada, we play a game called Am I on the Road? I pledge allegiance to the flag. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just make it look different so that it doesn't look like you just copied it. Sure thing. We're experiencing heavy snowfall. That's adorable. Bro, please don't let anyone tell you tacos don't work miracles. Dutch weather normally and Dutch weather during isolation. That's the sun. Prince George, future king of England, dreams of being a pizza chef. This is what I want to do when I grow up. No woman who goes to Italy on vacation is to be trusted. Italy is just Thailand for women. What do you mean? Me, an Italian, watching all my childhood restaurants slowly turn into overpriced tourist traps. Hey Germany, can I have free trade? To create a coal and steel community? Yup. Actually treats the largest and most significant supranational democratic entity in human history like a boss. European Union time. The Commonwealth in a nutshell. Chile is so long that it could serve as a bridge connecting Spain to Canada across the Atlantic Ocean, and yet it refuses to do so. Imagine having a historic mental breakdown and cutting your ear off and then years later it's sold as an eraser. Guys with helmets like this have a 492% chance of invading your city with a wooden horse. Love knows no borders. Neither does Britain. No more Poland. You guys couldn't behave, so so I put it somewhere else. Turkmenistan dictator unveils giant gold statue of his favorite dog. Your crush recently put a flag in their bio. You failed geography and have no idea where this country is from. Despite popular belief, the country Poland is not named after Poe. Other countries use the metric system. USA. Keep one turkey vulture of space between you and others. India is always ahead of America. No, America is the best. Why was he crying, bro? I said India is ahead of America due to the time difference. Flags of Europe, but human bleed neon green. Japan's flag is also a pie chart of how much Japan is Japan. Japan is Japan. How King Henry VIII became the world's first gamer by re-rolling pregnancy until he got a child with good stats. I mowed a 100-foot wiener on my property, hoping Google would capture it someday. It took a full year. They've never had to log on to Teams. Dutch conquest of the North Sea. Belligerents. The Netherlands. The ocean. If the human population held hands around the equator, a significant portion of them would drown when you can't afford a trip to Europe. Wow, this place is Brussels, Dublin, Lisbon, Paris, Vienna, and a lot more places. What normal people see and what colorblind people see. Colorado, nothing. The rest of the world. We use the metric system. The United States. Potentially hazardous asteroid. The width of 2,000 ferrets to whiz past Earth tomorrow. Country A. Screw you. Country B. Screw you too. Countries between country A and B. Every state's least favorite state. What the hell is Alaska's beef with Texas? Texas is a big state thing, while Alaska is 4 times larger than Texas. Also, because of the oil industry, probably every single person in Alaska knows a complete a-hole who moved up from Texas to get richer. Sounds like a them problem. Meanwhile, us Texans are just over here hating Oklahoma for quite literally no reason, except we hate them. Geography for kids. Water, McDonald's restaurant. A very lovely island in the Indian Ocean. Mafia Island. In 20 years, our country will be run by people homeschooled by day drinkers. He's got a point. The United States, USA, America, England, India in ancient times. We created an insane amount of math for the rest of the world to use. India in the modern times. We created an insane amount of math videos for the rest of the world to learn from. I just ate a crepe, so delicious, juicy, and good. I'm about to forgive French people. Stay strong, brother. Don't give in. That's how they get you. I know it's hard, but don't give in. Please, this isn't your heart. When you're laughing at World War III memes, and suddenly the sun rises at midnight. People visiting a country, and people living in the country. France has surrendered. Breaking news. Be the American the Japanese think you are. American prison, French prison, Swiss prison, British prison. Why aren't people bigger? Because then we drink all the rivers and be so full of fish and alligators, we just couldn't get anything done. Where I've spent most of my life. Poverty Island. Naming a city after a god, Athens. Naming your city after yourself. Just one more episode, just one more page, just one more piece, just one more country. Brazil seen by Americans. Amazonia. Rio de Janeiro. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? I have no term or expression for this. Sun shower. The devil is beating his what? What other? If you had to change citizenship, what country would you pick? Swiss, because their education system is so good, and their flag is a big plus. Minister confirms Britain will not leave Europe geographically. Brexit means Brexit. Japanese stereotypes of European countries. Okay, UK bad food, whiskey in Scotland, leprechauns in Ireland. You can drive 84 hours in France and still be in France. The American mind cannot comprehend this. You can drive 10 hours in North Carolina and still be in North Carolina. The European mind cannot comprehend this. Other countries. Climate change. We need to act quick for the future of our planet. France. That's a pain au chocolat. Screw you. That's a chocolatine. Go to hell, I hate you. Please step on Lego and have a painful death. Earth or something. I don't know. I'm not human. Which country has the most average national cuisine? Not great, not terrible, just average. This is Jadav Molai, a lone Indian man who has planted a 1,360-acre forest all by himself to save wildlife. He planted trees every day for 35 years. The forest now has Bengal tigers, rhinoceroses, over 100 deer and rabbits. His forest is also home to elephants and a variety of birds. India successfully landing on the moon with just 75 million. Russia with their moon mission and crashing it into the moon with a $200 million budget. The Netherlands and Luxembourg. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Me. They're the same. Man pays over $200 to ship Texas soil to Italy for son to be born over Texas soil. Brazil gets new 141-foot Christ statue, taller than Rio de Janeiro's Redeemer. France shortly after being invaded. 1940. France. Don't worry guys, I have a plan. France has left the game. Florida man who tried to run to Bermuda in inflatable bubble rescued by Coast Guard again. Florida man. I'll do it again. British literature. I will die for honor. French literature. I will die for love. USA literature. I will die for freedom. Russian literature. I will die. I have winter tires and heated seats. Canadians. Flirting. Time traveler. What year is it? American soldier. 1918. We just won the Great War. Time traveler. You mean World War I? American soldier. Say psych right now. Google on any other random day of the year and Google on International Men's Day. We are not making fun of you. We just didn't know about this and it's awesome. Wait, why would they think we're making fun of them? Greenland. Total cases, 2. New cases, 1. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. I went there and everyone knew you. Rat Island. Land sellers are the most delusional people in the market right now. I frequently look up homes set to lowest to highest prices so I can cope dream, and this tiny triangle piece of land next to a freeway exit is selling for 500. Nope, no, absolutely not. Tumblr ads are getting increasingly incomprehensible, yet relatable. Once in a lifetime, 2 hurricanes, same place, same time, same place. I aspire to be like 2020, constantly trying to outdo myself, always in competition with myself, never letting myself do anything less than mediocre. Whether it's called tea or chai depends on the origin if it's transported by land or by sea between central and southeastern China. Northern American cryptids. I would love to meet a skinwalker. Detail from the unswept floor mosaic, made by Heraclitus, showing a mouse eating a walnut, a lion, zebra, giraffe, and hippo found by explorers in Madagascar, Mongolia, Turkey, creating Monku. New Zealand is actually part of much bigger, sunken landmass. Finally, Old Zealand. Technically, the sun never sets on the British Empire. Americans. We need guns to defend ourselves. Australia. Melbourne man fights off carjacker with Nescafe Blend 43 jar. Ancient Greeks. Do something dishonorable. Poseidon. Can you survive the massive tsunami? Wait, massive. 70-plus-year-old world leaders. After making disastrous decisions they won't live to face. World population according to memes. Normal citizens. FBI agents. A country with interesting history, good food and culture, and amazing people. The people running the country. Mom, can we have an Xbox at home? We have an Xbox at home. Xbox at home. Turkey then. I shall stretch my might past any other imperial force and assert hegemony over Africa. Turkey now. Ooh woo, I love America. This is like any country now though. Bear wanders into City Hall building in California. You can't put a bear on a state flag and then act surprised when it shows up for a town hall meeting. Canada and Denmark are in territorial dispute over Hans Island. Their war consists of removing the other country's flag, planting theirs, and leaving a bottle of brandy or whiskey behind. Did you know the United States southern border is nearly identical to Mexico's northern border? Really? French recipes. If you're not making this in Paris, then what's the point? Screw you. Italian recipes. Use the left leg meat of a pig from one of 3 farms in this specific area of Tuscany. Or from this day my grandmother will begin manifesting physically in your house. Geography. Let's see who this really is. Economics, pol science, philosophy, statistics, math, chemistry, physics, surveying, biology, computer. Sharks versus humans. 2014. Sharks killed by humans. 63 million to 274 million humans killed by sharks. 7. Countries that won most battles. The country with the most battles won is France, with 1,115, followed by Britain and the United States, Poland, which places above the Roman Empire. Average number of bowel movements per week. This kind of makes me a bit sick. I tire greatly of that Hank Green, Bo Burnham Polygon style, where the joke is some scrawny dude is nervous. Screw you. What's the whirlpool for? Looks nice.